What is up, guys? Welcome back to Millionaire Gaming. So today we're playing some My First Gran Turismo, the real driving simulator, on the channel today. But we're not actually doing this, we're actually doing a post-commentary kind of thing. So today I wanted to talk to you guys about, a 2024 wrap-up kind of, as well as, just in general, what's the next plans for 2025, with whether it be life-wise or channel-wise. So I guess I should start with what happened this year. Honestly, in the long run, I would say 2024 was okay, but not great. That is the best way I could describe it without being, too negative. However, there are a lot of rough patches in life, and, you just kind of go by, go with the flow. Just gotta go with it. And there are things that happen. As for, in January, unfortunately, it was the official, I think it's 8 or 9 years since my uncle passed away. So that was something. 9 years to realize that he's gone. It's fucking crazy. I wonder how he would be, nowadays if he seen the man that I became today. Yeah, besides January, nothing really spectacular happened. Just kind of lived life, try to, do my own thing and, experience things. So February happens. I don't think there really was anything spectacular that, really occurred in my life. I think I mostly worked. I mostly just did that. I didn't really do anything in particular. I did get a Steam Deck. That's one thing I do remember that I got in February. I did get a Steam Deck. I got just a regular model, and it's really nice. I've always enjoyed it. So that was a pretty cool thing. But I'll tell you, a little bit of last year was kind of rough. What else did happen in March? March was kind of mid at best. The only thing that I could really think of, in particular that happened was I got a very rare skateboard, which was my 9 Inch Nails downward spiral deck, and I hit success sharing at my job, so that was just free money to do whatever, and do that, and it was pretty cool, not gonna lie. So April, it got a little rougher in the year. So April, I hit 6 years at my job. Been there since 2018. It's kind of crazy to really think about it, that everything that's been going on in life with that, just actually realizing that that I've been there that long. It's crazy to think about, just how it is. Unfortunately, in April, a good buddy of mine from school, he unfortunately passed away. He was quite young. He had a heart condition, and he ended up passing away, so that was really sucky. Then later in that month, going into May, which was even rougher, a good coworker of mine had passed away, which kind of sucked. It went from I had tears with my friend, because I'd known him for a while. Shit, I remember freaking talking to him, hanging out with my other friend, kind of like that. It was sucky. It was just really, really rough. So the end of May, April, my coworker passed away. She had cancer, which kind of sucked, and she was young too. It's really hard to believe that kind of stuff. So the next one, which really hit me hard, was May. My aunt had passed away, which, it is not a good thing to think about. My aunt passing away. And she was a great person. I love my aunt. I've talked to her about her many times in videos. And, damn. It's a shame. If you actually could see her, hear her voice in, my Christmas vlog video, the first one actually, which was, really cool. I'm glad that I actually got to record her voice and kind of had that like memorial, like just kind of like a little memory to have in there. Well, May. What did I go into May? Nothing really spectacular happened in May, I don't believe. I think the only thing that like I really know of was my mom had to go up north to do like to see my aunt, like go for her funeral, her like eulogy kind of stuff, like which was rough. I won't lie. And yeah, that's pretty much what happened on that one. And then there was a convention in May that I couldn't go to, but I really wanted to, but I was not able to go, so whatever, I guess. June, nothing really happened in June. Like not a lot of like bad things really happened. It's just kind of like a mid-year. It was my mom's birthday in June, which was cool. I got to hang out with my friends, got to actually I met some new friends over the course of the year, which was actually nice to actually like think about, and kind of like getting closer with other people too. And it was pretty cool. Met some cool people, hung out with them, and got to see some really nice sights and stuff. Going to the beach and, you know, experiencing things. In July, nothing really happened in July. Really, it was just hot here. Like, nothing really of importance besides, like, Independence Day, but nothing, like, anything in particular, like, happened. But, hey, what happened? Like, what are you gonna do? So, August. Now, August was definitely my most eventful month of the year. In August, me and my buddy Steven, we ended up going to Boston for about a week to go to a concert. We ended up going to see Metallica. We saw Wolfgang Van Halen. We saw Pantera, as well as Ice Nine Kills and Five Finger Death Punch. So it was really cool. It was a cool concert. You know, I got to see the sights. I got to go to Salem. I got to go to the Black Craft store. I ended up going. I seen a lot of stuff. So the rougher part on that trip, there was two things that were very rough. So, I ended up getting COVID for the third time in my life, which was ass. I felt more like it was just a sickness than an actual like COVID, like almost like a head cold. That's the best way I could describe it. It was just more like feeling sick, but I was kind of stuffed up, kind of congested, and just could not like I wasn't just not like feeling great. But it was worth it, you know. I got to meet some cool people there, got to enjoy the convention. Not the convention, the concert, and all that stuff. Like, it was actually really, really nice, and it was something that I genuinely wanted to do. However, the offside thing, there was a very bad tropical storm when we were coming home from I think it's South Carolina. We were going from, so how the plane went, we went from Florida to Pennsylvania to Boston to South Carolina to Florida. And honestly, the South Carolina trip part like was freaky as hell, because we ended up going through the storm, and like the plane was just like shaking, and they had to actually manually bring it down instead of like actually using the thing, like the actual like just automatic setting. So going into September, September going into August, or August going into September. Now that was a rough time. So September was my birthday, which wasn't really bad, but it wasn't great either. Unfortunately, it was quite depressing. But so the hurricanes hit. The hurricanes hit one after another. So first it was Helene hitting my town, and I remember going to work, and they had to evacuate this whole building within like 4 o'clock. And so they evacuated the building, and like it was just super fucking busy, like so fucking packed, busy, and just I was super tired, so bad. I was just like mentally exhausted, and unfortunately I had a kind of like a falling out with a friend of mine, because like he was just getting stressed out over nothing, and just kind of like just harping on one thing that just kept bothering him, and it was just kind of pissing me off, and I'm like, I couldn't handle it. And also my friend Ronnie and Steven, they almost got into like a flood. Like they were driving a car and their car almost stalled. So that was something. So October, what really happened? I had vacation. I mostly just chilled. I relaxed. I hurt my foot, and I had family down in town. So I was just kind of visiting them, seeing how they are, just stuff like that, hanging out with them. We went out a lot that time. Like, we literally went to, like, so many different restaurants and just kind of hung out. So, yeah, nothing really bad happened. I got an ingrown toenail that month, which was pretty rough. So, November. What really happened in November? Well, Thanksgiving happened, and I ended up injuring myself pretty bad. I ended up having to go to the hospital. I ended up getting a muscle strain and spasm in my back because of a situation at work, and I ended up having to go on workman's comp for a little bit. And that really, really sucked because it really was painful. Like, I couldn't sit properly. Like, if I was sitting at my desk, I couldn't sit right. I remember I had to call my mom, telling her, like, I had to get out of work because, like, it was just bad. Super, super bad. And so, now, here we are. December. What has been going on in December? Not really much, honestly. Just kind of, like, mostly just working. Just kind of like that. Just work. I met some new friends. Freaking just kind of existing, kind of live life. Got some presents for my family and my friends. And, one thing I do forget. In November, Steven, not the one I went to Boston with, but another Steven, he was in our videos for a few times when we were playing Red Dead and online. He is now enlisted into the Army. So, thank you for your service, Steven. I appreciate what you're doing, and I hope you're good, man. So, December, or going into 2024, or 2025. Well, I saw my analytics on this. It said that I gained like 50 plus subscribers, had a lot of video views, and a bunch of other things, which is cool. I genuinely appreciate everything that you guys do. Like, you guys watching the videos, like, just giving me input and just actually enjoying the games, like, it means a lot. And I don't know what games did I actually complete this year. I'm kind of going on a whim. I should have, like, rehearsed this a little bit more, but I'm just going with the flow right now. So let me go see what games I actually completed this year, because I don't think it was many, to be honest. So I was trying new things too. Like, that was a thing I really was into, like, just trying new games, like, see what people would enjoy. So from what I see is I finished GTA 4. That was cool. I beat Spider-Man. I also did a bunch of, like, years later kind of series like the games and stuff, like Skate 2, Skate 3, Skate 1, which was really cool because I actually enjoyed it. I was trying to do a little bit of Red Dead Redemption, however, people really didn't care for it. I did do, like, a lot of, like, mod, like, showcases, whether it be, like, the Tony Hawk Project mod, like the BMX thing, as well as the Riders Republic DLCs for, like, the skating, and I should probably do the downhill one eventually. Then there also was Tony Hawk's Project 8 for the PSP. I did that as a series. I played BMX Streets for the PC. I started Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, however, I just kind of stopped the series because, like, nobody was really caring for it, so I was just like, nobody's gonna really watch it, so I might as well just stop. I did finish Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4 for the GameCube because I just had to do the Pro specific goals. I still have Carnival and Chicago to do, but that's about it. I did beat JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Eyes of Heaven. That was a fun game. I really enjoyed doing that series. So I also did Dragon Ball Z Budokai. I did that twice. I also did a little bit of Red Dead. I also did GTA 4, the Lost and the Damned, and I finished Grand Theft Auto Chinatown Wars, which was a full game completion. That was a fucking video to make. Because I had these clips for months and I never had anything to do with it, so I was just like, maybe, something like that. I did do 2 other games that I did beat. I beat Madden 18 and 19, so that was something. I also beat Yakuza 0. And I also beat the first part of My Hero Academia in One Justice, so that was cool. I also, did more. I got into really big on the emulator stuff, like trying out the PlayStation 3 emulator, so that was a really cool one. I was still doing Saw. I still have to do it, but it's just like my time schedule and Bogazi's time schedule is kind of like mismatched because I'm usually working and he's usually doing stuff at home, so him and I can't really like do stuff. I also did finish the Demon Slayer video game, the Hikonami Chronicles, which was a really good game. I genuinely enjoyed it. And yes, and I also showed a bunch of my skateboards that I got. So going into that, what do we expect for 2025? Well, I'd like to go bigger and better lengths, knowing that I still have a lot of games to actually do. I'd like to do some more stuff like with online people. Like, I'd still like to do some collaborations with people, whether it be that or playing games or just other things. What else was there? I want to see if I could actually hit like 2,000 subscribers. That'd be something. That would be actually like a milestone that I see is kind of foreseeable, but I digress, my bad. However, what else do we see? I could see that I do want to do a giveaway eventually. Like, I don't know what it would be, but I want to do something. I want to get back to you guys because you guys mean a lot, and you guys been through a lot as well as I have, and I think it's time, because the last giveaway I did was like 4 or 5 years ago, and it was a fun one for sure. It just sometimes trying to like make those things like happen, it's just hard, but what else is there? I would really like to do some more stuff. Like, I want to do like more like adventure stuff, traveling. I still want to do more skating stuff, but I don't want to put it onto the gaming channel. Maybe freshen up my my old like live action like videos and stuff. That would be kind of cool. I still want to do like more taste test stuff. That was like a fun little series I was doing for a short time. It's just more or less having friends to do it, because the friends I have, they're usually busy, or they have moved away, or we just kind of don't talk, which kind of sucks, but it's life. I would also like to branch out and try like other new games. Maybe upgrade my microphone. Like, granted, I love the blue snowball. I also have a Yeti, but I always use the snowball more so. But I would like to maybe branch out and get maybe a Shure mic, maybe a Samson, something. But I don't know. 2025, I hope is a better year, because honestly, dealing with death and just like all that stuff, it's just rough. It's not as bad as like 2022 or 2021. That shit was bad, which I'm happy about. Like, I don't have to deal with that kind of stuff. But here's to 2025. I hope it's a better year. I hope it's a good year. Maybe that just kind of going through that. I would say for myself, if I have a New Year's resolution, I'd like to lose some weight, get more active and stuff. I just getting injured and stuff. It just kind of pushed me back. Granted, I haven't really ate terribly lately, but I don't like being the thought of getting bigger. even though like I'm still consistent. Like I'm like my mom and I do like this weigh-in on Sundays and stuff, see if we lost anything or gained anything, and usually I'm maintaining or I lose some pounds from my job, but it's really hard to say. But either way, that would be something. Losing weight, being more active, and actually like I would like to get my actual like license because like I have, you know, my permit, but I need to get my actual license. Maybe something of that nature. But I don't know. You never know. It's 2025 coming around. Like literally we're 5 days away from Christmas. So I think I got all that, you know, finished and done with. So with that, I hope to see you guys in the next video. Whatever it may be, I hope you guys enjoy. So with that, I am the shit. This is Connor, and I am signing out.
This is my computer. I feel like such a loser. I'm so ugly. I'm so stupid.